Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil mursaleen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Ahmed Gaaloul. This should be one of my first videos in English. I hope that this should be one episode of what I should expect to be explaining a number of issues in relation to Islam. It might be worth if I introduce myself to you. I'm mainly expert in philosophy of language, political sciences, and I have a thorough study in usul fiqh and maqasid sharia especially. My main focus is really on Shatibi in his book Muwafaqat, which is a book in usul fiqh, and he was the first one who spoke about maqasid sharia. After Shatibi, as some of you might know, it was Sheikh Ibn Ashur, who is a scholar from Tunisia, who wrote a book about maqasid sharia. However, Ibn Ashur is also known by a very famous book, which is Usul Nizam al-Ijtima'i fil Islam, that is the foundation of the social system in Islam. What I would like to speak to you is about Islam in general. I mean, we as Muslims in the UK, Muslims in the West, there are many issues which might need to be discussed or which might need to get some light on. There are many controversial issues, many questions to be answered. I hope that I will help or try to shed a light on those questions and maybe some answers. Today, I would like to start with one issue, one subject, that is mainly, we usually, when trying to speak about Islam, we describe it as a religion. The Arabic term which is used in Quran, the term is Deen. When studying this term, whether in Arabic language or this term as it has been used in the Quran, we can see and we can discover that the term religion does not equal or does not connote or indicate the usages which have been used in the Quran and Arabic language. So, Deen is not religion. These are two different terms, and these two terms are used within different contexts. And this leads to a number of problems, number of wrong questions, number of wrong usages. So if you would like to get along with me in this video, I will try to introduce, first of all, what about Deen and religion. I have a study about which deals with the difference, which compares the two terms, meaning the term Deen and religion. I don't want to burden you with the details of this study. However, I can get some of, we need to repeat this. So I don't want to burden you with all the details of these studies, but it's worth to use part of it. In this study, I first start with defining or looking to the definitions of the term religion. As most of you might know, the term religion deals mainly with the relationship of the believer with the Creator. It doesn't deal with the relationship, with everyday relationship. The church, the Christian church, differentiates between two types of spheres. There is a religious sphere and a secular sphere. In the church, there are the religious, there are the priests who deals with the sacred, the religious, and there are priests who have the duty to deal with the secular, that is the mundane and everyday issues of peoples. So the term religion deals mainly with the issue of belief and with the relationship of the believer with his creator. This is not, if we look to the term deen, this is not the case. The term deen in Arabic language, for example, if we look for it in the dictionary of Lisan al-Arab of Ibn Mandur, which is one of the oldest dictionary in the world, in that dictionary it says that there are, if we count, we can find out that there are at least 21 usages of the term deen. These usages in the Quran use 11 of these usages. So we are not in here in this context. We do not need really to look for all the usages. Let's focus on the usages of the term deen in Quran. So, for example, the term deen can be used as to connote or to indicate reward. Ad-deen meaning al-jaza. And the term deen can be used to speak about accountability, meaning al-hisab. Ad-deen is also used to indicate humiliation and submission, and it describes as if one is the origin. This is also described as one of the original usages. It is said, adanahu, that is, he's humiliated him. Adallahu wasta'badahu. The other fourth usage of the term deen, ad-deen meaning معنى السلطان والملك والحكم والسيرة والتدبير, power and governance. The term deen is also used to indicate ad-deen بمعنى القهر والإكراه, domination, coercion and empowerment. Ad-deen in the meaning, but ad-deen al-qada'u wa-shari'atu, judgment and legal authority. Ad-deen al-ta'atu wa-ta'abbudu, that is obedience, loyalty and allegiance. Ad-deenu بمعنى العادة والشأن ودان إذا اعتاد خيرا أو شرا, habits and the state of affair. A person is said he has a deen or dana if he has a good or bad habit. This is also described as one of the original usages of the term deen. دان الرجل also إذا عز, he has an honor, pride. دان الرجل بمعنى المعصية, الدين بمعنى العصية, meaning disobedience. It's clear that this term is one of those terms in Arabic which can indicate the muqabalat, meaning the opposite terms. It means something, but it could also mean the opposite according to the context. If we look to the main usages of this term, these 10 usages which I have numbered, most of them have nothing to do with the usage of the term religion. It has nothing to do with belief. It has nothing to do with the relationship of a believer and his creator. It is mainly related to a state of affair, to habits, to a power relationship, whether being empowered or being the subject of power. If we compare the term religion to the term deen, we could, from within the context of the, let's say, of the church, the term deen will be part of the secular sphere, rather part of the religious sphere.